The story of the Knights starts far from here in Jerusalem in the 11th century, when the Christian order was founded to defend the Holy Land and the pilgrims who travelled there. For 200 years, they were in the Middle East, building a hospital in Jerusalem, and stayed until Muslim forces took over the region and they were kicked out.
They searched for a permanent base.
In 1530, the key power player of the day, the Holy Roman Emperor, finally found the Knights a new home. This place.
At that point, a half-ruined castle, this could be an ideal HQ.
But there were two conditions. Every year, the Knights had to supply the Emperor with a single peregrine falcon, and they had to promise to wage incessant war against pirates and infidels.
The falcon was easily enough done. As for pirates and infidels, that was a bigger ask. The Emperor had in mind the superpower of the day, the Ottoman Turks, steadily expanding their empire with their eyes on Malta. The Knights had to weaponise their new base, so they expanded outwards, beyond the castle, constructing massive fortifications on the rocks all around. Once secure, the Knights, known as Hospitallers, practised what they preached.
Because the Knights were monks, they were celibate, and they took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, and they were obliged to do good works. So they looked after the poor, the needy, orphans, and abandoned women.
Treating all patients, including Jews and Muslims, with practices partly inspired by their time in the East. In May 1565, the Knights had to put aside their caring duties, mustering every ounce of their soldiering skills, because the Ottoman Turks were on the attack. Malta was besieged, and Fort St. Angelo was the heart of the Knights' resistance.
On the 19th of May, 1565, almost 300 Ottoman ships sailed into this harbour. The horizon was white with their sails. And then, as the battle began, eyewitnesses described the sea running red with blood.
It was a struggle between two superpowers for control of the strategic island. We're told that the Ottomans had over 40,000 men against just 700 knights and 8,000 soldiers. The defenders of Malta were outnumbered 4 to 1. What followed was one of the bloodiest and most ferociously contested sieges in history.